Today on Forbes, inside the largest Black-owned bank in America. Nearly 20 years after Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans, the scars are still visible. In the New Orleans east section of the city, about 20 minutes from the French Quarter, miles of brown grass grow through the concrete of what was once the Lake Forest Plaza Mall, which boasted the state's first food court and, more improbably in the South, its first ice skating rink. For many New Orleanians, including Alden McDonald Jr., the 81-year-old CEO of Liberty Bank, this roughly 1.2 million square feet of vacant land is also a haunting reminder of a once vibrant life. Pointing to one of the many absent buildings, McDonald says, quote, "Over there was a 12-screen movie theater." Nearby, a Lowe's that residents relied on to rebuild their homes has become a Goodwill center. But amidst the buildings with shattered windows and colorful graffiti is a beacon of hope. The headquarters for McDonald's Liberty Bank, the largest Black-owned bank in America. McDonald tells Forbes, quote, "We could do everything any bank can do in America, and do it better." The only problem, McDonald adds, is Black America. He says, quote, "They don't have confidence in us. That's our biggest challenge today. Black people don't feel that we could do what they need us for." Founded in 1972, Liberty has grown from $2 million in assets to more than $1 billion. According to the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC, the bank has $948 million in deposits, making it the largest bank for Black Americans by asset size. Liberty serves 11 states, including Illinois, Michigan, Texas, and Tennessee, and, McDonald notes proudly, has been profitable for 47 of its 52 years. The bank has achieved this by focusing on lending to underserved communities and, like all banks, generating revenue from fees and interest. McDonald says, quote, "Banking is nothing but a rental business. You're renting somebody's money and then reloaning it out." Known as Minority Depository Institutions, or MDIs, or Community Development Financial Institutions, or CDFIs, Black banks, like their Hispanic and Asian counterparts, fall under federal oversight and play a vital role in many neighborhoods. Historically, Black banks have financed small businesses, churches, and individuals who have traditionally faced discrimination from larger banks. Currently, there are 23 Black banks in America, down from 48 in 2001, but their combined assets have increased from $5 billion to $9 billion over the past quarter century. The FDIC categorizes these banks based on their leadership structure and equity. Washington, D.C.-based City First Bank, a Black-led institution, leads with assets of $1.3 billion, primarily due to a merger with Broadway Financial in 2021. Liberty follows closely behind with $1.1 billion. McDonald says, quote, "Most Black banks are still surviving today. But few have thrived like Liberty Bank. Under his leadership for more than 50 years, the bank successfully navigated the 1986 oil bust, which caused unemployment to rise to 13.2% in Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, the global financial crisis in 2008, and the pandemic." John Lewis, CEO of Baltimore-based Harbor Bank of Maryland, says, quote, "They've been smart in what they're doing in their own market, but they've been opportunistic in terms of growing. Going from a community bank to one in several states is truly impressive." Inside Liberty Bank, Alden and his son, Todd, the bank's 43-year-old president and CEO in waiting, are surrounded by an impressive collection of Black art. Elegant pieces by artists such as Elizabeth Kaplan and Clementine Hunter adorn the walls, while a $25,000 reprint of Jacob Lawrence's portrait of Haitian General Toussaint Louverture hangs just outside Alden's office. Of the $2.5 million collection, Alden says, quote, "We think we have the largest collection of Black art in the South." His favorite piece is a bronze sculpture of Sisyphus pushing his massive rock uphill. It sits on a table in the conference room and bears the inscription, "Never give up." He says, quote, "It reminds me of me. That's how it felt when we were rebuilding the bank post-Katrina." For full coverage, check out Jabari Young's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.